Hey there, welcome back to another video. Just like last time, my name is Nick. Got my notes right here like always. This time I'm going to be doing a bit of a roundup video going over the standings and some stat leaders from the Southern Professional Hockey League, the SPHL. For those of you not familiar, this is a small 10-team hockey league that plays mainly in the southeastern part of the United States. It's a league that I grew very fond of living in Tennessee, about an hour from where the Ice Bears played. So went to a couple of their games. They're pretty fun. It's a nice, small atmosphere kind of game. So I'm going to go over the current standings after all their games from this weekend, and then I have the stat leaders for a couple of the important stats. So let's get into it. Starting off with the standings, in first place we have the Huntsville Havoc. They have a record of 5 wins, 1 loss, 0 overtime or shootout losses. They have 10 points in the standings. Coming in at number 2, we have the President Cup winners from last season. That is their championship. It is the Evansville Thunderbolts. They have a record of 4 wins, 2 losses, 0 overtime or shootout losses. They have 8 points in the standing. Tied with them with points is the Pensacola Ice Flyers coming in at number 3. They have 4 wins, 1 loss, 0 overtime or shootout losses, also 8 points in the standing. Coming in at fourth place, we have the Peoria Rivermen. They have 3 wins, 2 losses, 0 overtime, 0 shootout. They have 6 points in the standing. Coming in at fifth place, we have the Knoxville Ice Bears. They have 3 wins, 2 losses, 0 overtime or shootout losses. They also have 6 points. Coming in at number 6, we have the Fayetteville Marksmen, who have 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 overtime losses, and 0 shootout losses, which gives them a total of 6 also. And seventh place, we have the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. They have a record of 2 wins, 4 losses, 0 overtime or shootout losses. That's good for 4 points in the standings. Coming in at number 8, we got the Quad City Storm. 2 wins, 3 losses, 0 overtime or shootout losses, 4 points in the standings. Number 9, we got the Macon Mayhem. 1 win, 1 loss, 0 overtime losses, but 2 losses in the shootout, giving them 4 points in the standings. And coming in at number 10, rounding out the standings, the Birmingham Bulls. 0 wins, 3 losses, 0 overtime losses, 2 shootout losses. Those 2 shootout losses give them 2 points in the standings. So now we're going to switch over to the stat leaders. I have the top 3 for each of the stats that I had pulled. So starting off with goals leaders from the Huntsville Havoc. I'm sorry if I mispronounce anybody's name. If you guys end up seeing this, I'm sorry. But some of these names are hard and the website doesn't have the phonetic pronunciations. But goals leaders from the Huntsville Havoc, Alston Alger with 7 points. Second in goals, we have Leif Matson of the Quad City Storm with 5. And coming in at third, we have Tyler Williams of the Knoxville Ice Bears with 3 goals. Switching over to assists, the assist leader, also from the Huntsville Havoc, Giovanni Procopio with 6. That's one of those names I wasn't sure. From Birmingham, Philemon Ledzikov. That's another one of them tough ones. He has 5, and tied for him with 5 is Huntsville Havoc's Austin Auger. So Austin coming in on both, and believe it or not, leading the league in points, Huntsville Havoc's Austin Auger with 12. Then we got Quad City's Leif Matson with 7, and tied with him at 7 is Knoxville Ice Bears' Tyler Williams. So it's literally the same 3 that are leading the league in goals. Switching over to goalie stats, we have wins is the first category I pulled. From the Huntsville Havoc, we have Brian Wilson. Not this Brian Wilson or this Brian Wilson. This Brian Wilson. Coming in at tied with him at 4 wins is Evansville Thunderbolts Christian Stead, also with 4. And then coming in third with 3 wins is Pensacola Ice Flyers goalie Rico DiMatteo. For goals against average from Peoria, we have Jack Bosted with a 1.15 goals against average. In second, we have Bailey Birkin. Birkin, it's Brkin. Birkin is how I'm going with it. He has a goals against of 1.54, and then the previously mentioned Brian Wilson from the Huntsville Havoc coming in at third with a goals against average of 1.75. So not too shabby there. And then with save percentage, we have from Peoria, Jack Bosted has a 963 save percentage. Pretty good, pretty good. Bailey Barkin, as I previously said, I'm not sure how to say that, coming in at second with a 956 save percentage. And then another goalie from Peoria, Nick Latinovich, coming in with a 943 save percentage. Again, I'm sorry if I just butchered all of your names. I'm not great with sounding out people's names because you never know what letters are going to make what sounds. But I'm going to leave you with some expansion news from the SPHL. They announced that the 27-28 season, there will be a new team. They will be in Mobile, Alabama. They will have 3 teams in Alabama. I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, let me know. Are you a fan of the Southern Professional Hockey League? I am. If I had the money to get the streaming service that all their games are on, I would do it in a heartbeat because I kind of find it a little more entertaining than the NHL sometimes. But that's just me. I like watching smaller leagues. Uh, do me a favor if you want to support my hat addiction, just subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Instagram at StayAtHomeSportsNet. And if you don't want to, that's fine too. All right, until next time. Bye bye.